right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC, and if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if you can get your leg, he's going to finish. Right. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
With that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Assassin. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Nightmare.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight.
Do it.
Here we go. Huge block there. Nice jab there. Straight punch there again. Been there all night. And there it is. No surprise. He gets the early takedown.
Oh, right into mount.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Got the single collar tie.
He lands a switch knee.
Right now, a little separation between the two fighters.
Guillotine choke. That guillotine choke is getting tight, but you can't just squeeze. You got to get your hips into your opponent if you want him to tap.
He escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
All right, trying to pass here, as Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. And there you go, again, half guard.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition. He needs to shove the knees, get his opponent's knee off of his belly so he can get to his feet.
Less than 2 minutes now to go.
Work, guys, come on.
Feet on the hips here. Making all these shots count.
Great job landing the strike from his back.
Get back up to your feet.
And there you go, again, half guard. Getting them out here. The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
20 seconds to go in round one. Waning seconds here of this opening round. Round two next.
Stop.
Take a deep breath. Nice job out there. He's exhausted. Your ground control is unstoppable. Whatever you want to do down there, you can do.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risks. What a fantastic round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Oh, straight punch. Oh, brutal knee to the body. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Oh, there we go.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. All right, has the guard closed here. Lands the ground and pound strike.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Now potentially working on a submission instead. Oh, that's tight. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe. Great job landing from the top position. And another strike from the top lands for him.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Less than a minute now to go in round two.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head.
Oh, nice.
Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back. Round three next.
All right, great job last round. You won clearly. Take a deep breath, relax, and breathe. This round, I want you to start using your
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun-shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
Third round underway. There he goes, lands a huge shot, finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that power kick. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight. Oh, nice body shot.
Big right hand. Oh! Quickly gets that foot to the target. Throwing that jab, no good. Oh, and there's the double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
Too good, too easy. The timing was just too good. Before he could even defend, he's already off of his feet, going backwards. Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. To get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast tape.
Did, John. You know I love popcorn. Great submission defense on display tonight.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you by pushing him over.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Lands the grounded pound strike here.
He's got to be careful here.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Let's get back and regroup. Take a deep breath and recover. Your wrestling wasn't sharp last round. You were forcing the shots. What we did in the gym.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? You ready?
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing with volume too.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw in combination.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Side control now. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Beautiful transition. He's got to find a way to get back to his feet. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Ground and pound strike there now. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurate.
Well, he's got his back now.
Massive shot lands. It's over, John. Fight's done. In the half guard.
Ground and pound. The hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Nice positional control here. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Seconds remaining in round 4. Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
Hey, stop.
Nice work that round. Your striking looks awesome. Let's keep that up. I want to see accuracy right now. Don't worry.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
Ready.
5th and final round. Checks the leg kick. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, he stunned him with that knee to the head. Collar tie here in the clinch. Well, he might be working towards an attritive knockout here tonight as he continues to pepper that body. Look at those numbers, bottom of your screen. That has been the most significant stat in this fight. The body strikes landed for this young man, working here towards the best performance of his UFC career. Man, look how flexible those legs are. He's got them in rubber guard. I don't think I can do that much.
I mean, John, don't sell yourself short. You just might be able to do it. But if you do, John, you're doing it with the idea that you're slowing everything down as a defensive fighter. There are submissions, right? There are submissions, but they're very rare submissions that we don't see used very often in the UFC. Oh, right into mount.
All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the reversal, he went right to his offense. He didn't wait, John. He did a good job of while his opponent goes, oh my goodness, I lost the position. He said, no, no, we're not done. I'm going to get to a dominant position myself.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten. That was nice. Getting them out here. This is where he wants to be.
Postures up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys can start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
20 seconds to go in the fight. Takes his back now. Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the Fight of the Year conversation. All right, so the fighters go the distance here tonight, but it went a whole lot better for one of them than the other. Talk us through the replays, champ.
Some decisions are different than others, and his striking really did separate him from the competition. He fought so well in the stand-up game that he should get a very easy decision.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 49-45, and 49-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, the Nightmare.
All right, so there he is. The celebration is on. He tried to leave the judges out of it tonight, was unable to do that, but a pretty dominant effort nonetheless. He's your winner by unanimous decision.
And you got to feel good about that. You got to feel good about dominating every aspect of a fight and getting a victory. He should be very proud of his performance tonight.